I attended an hour of this week's arguments at the Supreme Court over the health care law. Altogether, the case was argued over a 5-hour period of time over 3 days. Being in the courtroom emphasizes how valuable it would be to give every American access through broadcast coverage. Access to the proceedings would be a civic education. It makes government more transparent. It helps to guarantee due process and safeguard integrity of court proceedings. I'm continuing my effort of more than a decade to pass legislation to grant federal judges the authority to allow cameras in their courtrooms. I've also introduced legislation to broadcast coverage of the Supreme Court. The Senate Judiciary Committee has voted to pass both measures to the Senate for consideration. Until legislation can be enacted, we have the audio recordings, which have been made available since 2000, thanks to requests that I made, as well as others, for coverage of the Bush-Gore case in the year 2000. In addition, a 3-year experiment now is underway, allowing camera coverage in 14 federal district courts across the country, including the Southern District of our state of Iowa. And this is in civil proceedings. This program was adopted by the Judicial Conference, the policy-making entity for the federal courts, because of our congressional interest. The sweeping impact of the Supreme Court case heard this week emphasizes the importance of access to proceedings in the nation's courts. Every citizen's life is touched by the health care law, and 1/6 of American economy is affected. So maybe millions of people should have been watching the court arguments as opposed to just 250 or 300 people sitting out in that small audience room.